This is going to be exactly what I would do if I was just getting started, if I had the same knowledge I had, but no business currently operating. This is what I would do, steps I would take to build up wealth, success, a form of stable income, and have a goal. So if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned. What is going on, guys? Sebastian Esqueda here. So over the past 2 years, I've operated many businesses and have both failed and done decent with them. I'm not going to say succeed because I don't think I've done crazy numbers, but I've done decent. So in this video, I want to explain as best as I possibly can exactly what I would do if I was just getting started with business, if I had the same amount of knowledge I had, but I didn't have any business. And then let's say I had no money either, nothing to get started besides what I already know. This is exactly what I would do. It's as if I'm trying to tell my past self what to do. I would tell myself to learn a skill. So for myself, I found most value in learning a skill, a high value skill. I think that's what Dan Locke has a certain term for it, but a high valued skill that is very, very necessary in the business space. So whether it is graphic design, I have buddies who do graphic design, email marketing, Facebook ads, influencer marketing, building up Instagram pages, building up Facebook pages, or doing something, running Google ads, whatever it may be, build up one skill. That's what I would do. I would probably focus on web development, building out websites or Facebook ads or something along those lines, or graphic design or photo editing. And then I would go start contacting businesses to start offering my services and then see if we can work out monthly payments for stuff. So let's say I have a company who wants me to edit their photos for Instagram and publish them for them, manage their social media, a social media marketing little gig. And I would only charge them around $1,000 to $2,000 a month because I wouldn't have any past results. I wouldn't have case studies from past clients, so it would be hard for me to get a ton of high-paying clients. So I would, in general, get started with a few smaller tier clients where I'm charging them like $1,000 to $2,000 just to manage their Instagram, manage their Facebook page maybe, and then post photos, edit the photos, make the photos flow well. I talked about that in a video I posted yesterday. If you guys want to check that out, button right here. But that's probably the first thing I would do is get started with that and then just do tons of work, even freelance work. Like I would post stuff on Fiverr, find people on Upwork that need stuff, like maybe need a logo designed and just stuff like that. Like I would just hustle to try and get money because when you have capital, it's easier to make more money, but when you have no money, it's hard to make a lot of money because you don't have money to invest and you don't have money to live off of. So you're normally scraping by barely. So that's what I would do in the beginning. So for me, I would pull out 25% of all of my income and profits. I'm not talking gross, net, and I would then put it into stock. So I would say every single month I would add to my portfolio, or like right now, what I do on savings and investments is I do per transaction. So if I make $1,000 today, net, I'm pulling out $700 and investing it and saving some and all that stuff. And then I have $300 spending money. So that, if you guys are interested, that's how I spend my money. Most of it goes away. It's not like I touch 10. It's not like if I make 10 grand, I'm spending 10 grand, nothing near that. But with my portfolio, I would pull out 25%, invest it into stocks, have that build up. I day trade. I don't do long-term holds and I don't invest for dividends. I just don't find, yes, I find long-term value, but I find more short-term value. You can build up your portfolio pretty quickly when you day trade. If you day trade properly and find proper, I would say mentors and people around you who are doing well, because then you can learn from them and understand more stuff. I don't want to get into stocks completely though, because that's not what this video is about, but that's what I would do with 25% of my income. Then, this is probably the biggest thing. I would create a monthly mastermind. So I currently, I don't have one officially, but I talk to a lot of like-minded individuals who are looking to level up and looking to grow. And I'm not talking like mentors. I'm talking like people around me who we're all learning from each other and we're all growing from each other. I find massive value in this. So the reason is because when you're surrounded by a ton of people who number one, want you to level up, but also want themselves to level up, you guys exchange mad information. So this weekend, I'm going to be going to LA. I'm going to be staying at a buddy's place, and I'm going to be hanging out with successful individuals all weekend. Where do you think that's going to take me? Do you think it's going to take me in a positive direction or a negative? Most of the time, when you're surrounded by successful people, you're put in a positive situation because you're surrounded by it. It's hard for you not to be successful and not to want to grow when you are surrounded by, I wouldn't even say wealthy, just successful individuals. So that's what I would do, just because I understand the level of necessity, I would say, masterminds are. Like, they're very, very, very necessary if you want to reach high heights. So that's what I would do as well. Now, how you guys can start one of those, I would literally just start posting in Facebook groups and like maybe in this comment, or like start finding people on Instagram and just say, you know, hey, I see you're doing this, I do this, let's have a monthly call, and then set up a monthly FaceTime or Skype or whatever, or like a house party if you guys want to do it on the app. And then you guys all just get in and start talking and start, you know, hey, how was your month? What questions how can I help you? Ask everyone that. And then if everyone goes through, your problem may have been solved by someone in the past, their problem you may have solved in the past. So you guys can all help each other solve big problems that in turn, if there's 5 heads working on a problem or 10 heads working on a problem, it is normally solved very quickly rather than taking one individual to solve a problem. You now can have all these people working together and wanting to level each other up, and it just makes the environment and makes your life and business run very, very, you can grow very quickly with it. So that's my biggest recommendation if you're just starting out. So once that mastermind is set up, probably what I would do is look into starting a more long-term agency. So I mentioned I would manage social media and do freelance work. That's what I would do, but then I would move into getting an agency started, like filing or opening LLC, having people under me to where now I am, and what I mean by under me is, let's say my media company is focused in on web development, branding, like logo development and stuff like that, photo editing so they can post it on social media management, and Facebook ads. Let's say those 5 things. I would have people to do each one of those categories that are just specialists in each one of those things, because then I, as the business owner and operator, what I could do is I can just go out and focus on getting more business into or getting more clients into my business. And that's literally what I'm doing as we speak. So that is what I would do if I was just getting started. It's very straightforward, I think. Now, that's not to say there's not going to be any problems. There definitely will be, but that is generally what you have to do. Start something off to get a little bit of capital. Start investing your money. Smart, but obviously take calculated risk is what I'm trying to say. Start a mastermind or get involved in one, whether it's free or paid, that's your decision. I met up with some people last weekend that were saying they spend like 12 grand a year on masterminds, so they are worth it. They are very valuable if you're with the right people, so that's what I would also suggest. And then, to my past self, and then I would start an agency and scale that up. Agencies can scale up pretty quickly if you get the right amount of clients and provide the right amount of services and results for them. It's pretty easy because it's kind of a snowball effect. When you get a few clients that you do good work for, they refer you to their friends, and then it just goes crazy from there. So that's honestly what I would do if I was just starting out. This isn't going to be some long video. I'm about done. That's kind of all I have to say. That's what I would do if I got started. I'm sure I would launch products with e-com along the way, because that is a very fun way to grow capital. And then there's another business I'm getting into. I can't really talk about it much, but potential is huge. It's like it's investing in physical things, but I mean, it's like I'll be buying stuff for 100 and selling it for like 600 in big bulk. Like big quantity, so that's going to be something cool. I'll be starting that in a few weeks, and that money is going to come in very quickly, so I'm excited for that. I'll talk about that once I already have done it, but I just wanted to mention it shortly right here just because I've gotten a few haters lately, which is kind of crazy. I had someone comment on my video yesterday who, it was funny because he wanted to meet up in LA when I was there and like grab lunch with me, and then he's always been kind of chatting with me and trying to take value away from me and stuff like that. And I remember he copied the first dropshipping product I had, and then now he's like hating on me, and I was like, weren't you just trying to meet up with me and hang out when I was in LA? Like, now you're hating on me? Kind of interesting. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of haters. I really don't mind them. It just humors me in a sense. So that's funny. Don't let them get to you guys. If you have haters in your school or if in life in general, their opinions don't matter at all. Like, literally, they don't affect me at all. They don't affect how I operate and how I do everything I do at all. So, I really don't mind them. I think it's kind of humorous. But other than that, hope you guys again did enjoy this video. If you did, please be sure to smash that like button and click that beautiful looking subscribe button below. But if you have any other questions, you can always drop those in the comment section below. And other than that, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. I have to edit this video, get on a few calls, and then finish packing because I'm going to LA tonight. Wow. And yeah, it's going to be a packed rest of the day. It's already 3 p.m. or almost 3 p.m. So I have a lot to get done. And then it's like a 3.5 hour drive. So this is going to be interesting. I don't know how this is all going to happen because I still have a lot of work to get done. So we'll make it work. But other than that, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. I'll be in LA. I really don't know what the video will be. I will probably have some guests on my channel, some big ballers. I will probably have some guests on my channel, so be looking out for that because that's going to be really interesting. Maybe I'll interview some people. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.